Hey puppies, what are you doing? Oh Callie, why are you so squeaky? Look, you just turned it right off. And you turn it right back on. So squeaky. So squeaky. What's up, Jam?
What's up, YouTubes? I'm Jeremy, the homeless one.
Yes, that's true. We're gonna get Jeremy a new hoodie soon for the Jam Factory episodes.
Haircut.
Where's you got your hammer with you? Wait, Jeremy made a pretty cool hammer we're gonna show you. Well, this is episode 10, I think. 10?
11.
Trevor, 10?
10. It's 10.
We do this every week.
Say that again.
10?
What do you have 11 written on the board then?
This is the next episode.
This is the next episode. Okay, this is Jam Factory episode 10.
Excuse me, Callie.
And Jeremy made a miniature Thor hammer. It's right, you gotta get it, we gotta zoom in. I don't know how close you can see that or not.
Look at that.
That's pretty cute.
Can't see anything from the backside.
You have to touch the camera. Just touch it once.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. You
It's
can go all the
perfect.
way out too. Out. I want to make a video of it.
Yeah, we're gonna make some,
Document it.
Please comment below if you'd like to see how Jeremy makes some of this stuff and what it looks like when it's getting turned down from big chunks of metal.
Big.
Yeah, we could do some videos of that. And this episode, we also go through and we talk about, we do some GT350 800R drive-alongs. We do, you can watch me fiddle with a parachute for the first time, a brand new one out of the box to try to pack it.
Am I in the view?
It goes really poorly. I don't know, are
Put
you?
it back on you.
Is it
Oh,
just
yeah.
me?
It was
Yeah,
over
it's a
there.
wide angle, you
Randy.
can see everything.
Come look in the view. The back.
I don't think I can see it. It's
Go
like
ahead.
really high.
Get a ladder.
Now you lost my train of thought.
Parachute.
Parachute. Oh yeah, we talk about the parachute. We
you
talk
see me?
about S550 cage development.
Here.
But not much over here.
I mean, I can see all of you. Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah, it just
Oh, you
shuts
gotta
off
touch
after a
it.
second. You just have to
Oh.
touch it.
Oh.
Then it
We
comes
are
back
very
on.
good.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
would
same
be better
matter.
though if it was like closer or something. I don't know. You can see a lot. You can see like all the way over to that corner. It's fine.
Okay, so is that better?
Now it's all you guys, just your faces.
Where's a good
There.
distance for us?
Yeah,
Right there.
that's good. Yeah.
Okay, you have to remember that. About 2 feet.
All right.
About 2 feet.
You and your selfie arm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
keep
make
them
sure you
short.
hold it with that one. Not the
If
other.
my elbow touches my side and I hold the selfie stick out, then it works pretty good. So anyway, Jam Factory stuff.
Parachutes.
And puppies, parachutes, drive along 800R. Not very much of that. We're gonna make you wait for the actual video to see the whole thing. We've got a new Challenger TA, baseline dyno pulls. We'll have, let's see, we're doing headers and a
Put the fire up
cam.
with a cam.
Yeah,
Close.
yeah, should be firing up here any minute. Jimmy just finished putting the headers in. Got them all wrapped, so they're heat protection, titanium wrap. I think that's about it. We talk about the radiator on the Jam Maker.
And all the Tycon stuff.
Oh yeah, the
All
Tycon
the
stuff.
Tycon
Oh
stuff.
yeah, we did. That was in this episode. We opened like $4 million in titanium material from our partners over at Tycon.
4.2.
So our SD card was full apparently, so
Thanks,
we kind of got
Jared.
cut off because
On the
the
movie side.
media guy was not doing his job correctly. Handed me an SD card that only had like 3 minutes worth of footage on. Left. Yeah.
True.
Right. Exactly. So now we have apparently like 100 gigs, so we can do whatever we want for as many hours as we want. But anyway, we got that pretty much covered everything in the episode. So sit back, get your popcorn ready, watch the episode. Make sure to watch all the way to the end. Give us your comments. Let us know what else you want to see. You got anything else to add?
Jams.
All right. Enjoy. All right, guys, we got some new fun parts in for the Jam Maker from our partners over at Tycon. We're going to open up some boxes here and see some cool material.
All right.
Corbin's going to be assisting me with a pocket knife.
Yeah.
Since I can't do
Yes,
this
we
stuff
will.
with one hand.
All right.
Let's see what we got here.
I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, these are staples. We're not using a pocket knife on that.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Let's,
shank it open, I guess.
Yeah, just rip those boxes open. Boy, they send them in nice boxes. Look at that. It's nice stuff.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Oh, all kinds of goodies. That one we might need some stuff. Jeremy, got your knife on you?
Nope. There we go.
No?
I do not.
Oh, they got that one open. This is all the straight stuff. Oh, that's all fancy stuff. We got
Straights.
spring retainers.
Flanges.
Oh yeah, those are the.
Shot all of these.
That's the outlet flanges. Wastegate, yeah, wastegate dump flanges. So much beautiful stuff here.
3.5 Wiggins.
Oh yeah, the Wiggins.
Yep, 3.5.
Yeah, that's for the throttle body.
Sick.
Oh, by the way, we're gonna be running the GT350 throttle body now.
Custom.
Yep. Let's see what's in the.
Here, I'll put it in here.
Yeah, this box is mostly just straight tube and little springs.
Let's see. Wastegate and 3-inch carrot slash pile.
There's some more more flanges, some O2 sensor gussets. Know what they are? Yeah, braces for the O2 sensors. Those are trick.
Oh yeah.
We got a reducer.
I have the Wiggins.
There they are.
The Wiggins.
The Wiggins.
Not the Wiggins, the Wiggins.
Oh.
It's two different people. Two different things anyway. Got all kinds of stuff. Let's get this big box off of here. Oh, now this one we need a pocket knife for. Big box full of material. 11 pounds. Get that side. God, look at all that fanciness. It's like Christmas time. Thanks, Tycon.
You know what I think?
Hours and hours.
Hours of my life.
Jeremy, make this into some intercooler piping and some exhaust like in 10 minutes. Realistically, what would you guess this is going to take to fab and weld?
3 months.
Like for real, I'm sure it would. I would guess if I would say a conservative guess is 40 hours. Yeah,
40 hours at least.
and probably 2 days solid of welding. When you think
3 argon.
3 argon tanks. We're gonna do like an estimate on this stuff once we get finished with it.
By the hour.
Catalogs.
Oh yeah, we got some catalogs.
Stainless bros.
No coffee cup.
Oh yeah, they've got everything. They've got stainless and stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Check these guys out for your stainless and your titanium needs.
Whatever this is.
These guys make everything too. They've got
Hopefully.
all the little brackets and flanges, supports.
$8,000.
Yeah, not cheap. But going fast isn't cheap. Oh, look, they got titanium cutouts now too. I didn't know they had those.
What are these?
Those are like slip
Spring
fit.
hooks? Oh, nice.
Yeah, slip fit
nice.
retainers, spring retainers.
Yep.
Man, titanium punch tube. Not to be confused with push tubes.
Aren't they? Wow.
Yeah, I mean everything in this box is a titanium except for the packaging. God, that is so much titanium. It's insane.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The box weighs 1 pound.
11 pounds. These are all. This is gonna look just like dryer tube vents when you get done. In case you guys didn't know that.
They're gonna freak out.
Also, yeah, just so you guys know, we do know there you can buy pre-bent tubing, so you don't have to do all this extra work. But we are just glutton for punishment, and we like cool stuff and gold.
Everybody likes to show off.
This is true. All right, well, there you go, Tycon. All right, so we finally got all the Tycon material unboxed, and we were gonna lay it all out on the table so we could take a picture of the spread, and then we realized that we don't have a big enough table for everything. So it's just bags stacked on top of bags, stacked on top of bags, stacked on top of bags. So much awesomeness here. And they have their own bags. Look at those. They have their own logo on it. Super, like, what is that, like a 3 mil, maybe a 4 mil bag. Super nice stuff. And there's so much of it. Thanks, Tycon. All right, we're here with Adam's 392 TA. It's Challenger 392. This car is in for our Stage 2 cam package. It's getting Stainless Works headers and upgraded camshaft and a custom dyno tune. And we're going to do a baseline on it, see how much power it makes. And I have not seen the TA model of this car yet, so I'm going to show you a little bit about it because it's pretty sick. We have, oh, it's kind of dark in here, hopefully you can see. Let's turn the light up a little bit. Didn't work. Well, you just have to trust me on this. There is a rear seat delete in this car. It's pretty custom white face gauges. I'll show that here in a minute when we fire it up. Be right back. No, that's the factory airbox.
Yeah, that's pretty badass right there.
Yeah. Some factory ducting. Make all the power. SRT. Alright, we're gonna make this thing make a little noise, and then in about a week it's gonna make a lot more noise. This thing's got big brakes on them too. 6-piston Brembos. And pay attention, Ford. Brembos in the back too. We need some upgrades. Alright, let's dyno this thing. Alright, we're going to attempt to hold this. Go through some gears here, get this thing warmed up. Hope so you put it in gear, doesn't it? Oh dang. See what I made. $465. Pretty good. Doing a little work on the Tin Man today, putting our BMR parachute mount on the car. We got it bolted behind the bumper, got the license plate frame area trimmed out, and we've got the parachute holder itself bolted in place. Now we're going to open the parachute box and start working on mounting that. And a lot of guys don't know which kind of parachute they want to run. I have a Simpson on my personal car, but I've had the opportunity to use the Stroud parachute and help some friends pack that while racing, and have decided that that is the only parachute I will run from now on. And opening the box, have this nice pink tag. If all else fails, read the instructions before packing. But I know how to pack this, but we'll kind of go through that, see if I can remember how to do it. I might even read the instructions, right side up, and we'll get this mounted and show you how to pack it. Alright, so the first step in demonstrating how to repack your Stroud parachute is we're going to release it so it can come out of the packing here. Currently we have a small finishing nail holding it in. It's packed pretty tight, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen. We're going to yank this nail out and see what it does. Oh, that wasn't too bad. It didn't even pull the chute out. Okay, well this is what would happen in drag race, blah blah blah, launch out, yay. And now you stop. Alright, and then I'm gonna get this set up to repack, and then we'll come right back. Alright, so you're gonna straighten out your parachute lead cables here. Get those nice and straight. And then once you get to the end, you pull the top one, separate it apart, pull this out. Jimmy, pull that. Yeah, just pull that back that way. Pull everything. Just, there you go, just go all the way back. Keep going, keep going. Alright, that's good. Now just stay there and hold tension on me. Alright, so everything's still in the bag right now because it didn't even deploy, but we're going to untangle this mess. Pull it all out of the D-bag, which is a technical term. Then when you get to this spot, you're going to lay that out this way, like that. And you pull it all the way out to here. Lock the corners of the chute in your fingers. And then you grab the third one. Just kind of flail it around a bit. Now this is going to take you about 2 or 77 times to get right your first time, but after you get it, it becomes much easier. Now we're just going to kind of fold it up and get it into a small layer here. Now this is the fun part. Just going to take the D-bag and you're going to try to figure out how to awkwardly hold this thing while you wrap your chute in to the bag. And this is the part I always have a little bit of trouble with. You basically just want to lay this in here and kind of S-fold it as you put it in there. Make sure that it's not all tangled up. And you probably would want to do a little bit nicer job than me. But we're going to get this thing all folded up inside here. All right, and once you get to your cables, tethers, whatever you want to call them, we're just going to kind of S-fold those as well. You just want to make sure they're not tangled. Make sure they're kind of evenly laid inside the bag here. Then you're going to have to start walking up with it. I'm not going to walk up to the front. Get a little bit closer so I have some slack and then set it back down. Now, a nice thing about the Stroud parachute versus like a Simpson or a DJ Safety or one of the other brands, you have this bag to put everything in. Otherwise, I'd be holding all this mess in my hands trying to keep it together instead of stuffing it into a bag. It's a lot easier to deal with. And then you're going to want to get all the way down here until you get to the sheath that goes around the parachute cables. And then you only want to leave just enough so that this can reach up into the holder hanging out. So I'm going to go with about that much there. Then we're going to tuck the flap back in. Like that. It's going to keep everything in there. Alright. Now, once you get all that packed in there, you got to pull the lead cable for the spring, the pilot chute, pull it out as far as it'll go. There, now we got all this together. And then you're gonna have to locate the little string that comes with the parachute. I usually leave mine in the trunk because that's where it always needs to be. Split that in half. I'm gonna fold that out of the way. Fold these out of the way. Fold those out of the way. Now, Stroud says there's two different ways to put this in there. You can put it in there like this, or you can put it in there like that, with the open part down. For some reason, I don't know why. I always like to put it in this way. So that's how I'm going to do it. Now, you might want to go to the other side there. So, I'm going to hold that in there. I'm just going to take this. Just going to loop it a couple of times. Now, this is where the fun struggle begins. I'm going to put that. You can see how graceful I am at it. This is where you start cussing at the drag strip because you're trying to make the next round and your chute isn't packed yet. Push it in like that. Top flap goes over first. And like I said, you're going to wrestle with this stupid spring. You son of a... Try to get all that tucked in place. And then that's going to happen a couple of times. Alright, so you may need an assistant to give you a hand. So Jimmy here is going to give me a hand. I'm gonna hold the spring in. He's gonna feed the, you can flip that top flap down. There you go. Through the eyelet. Yep, and then pull through with everything you got. Yep, so you got the lead cable coming through. All right, now I can do it by myself from here. I got it. Being a brand new chute, that spring's got a little more oomph to it. So keep pulling through, and you do the flap where the lead cable's coming out. You do that last. This will be your last one. And just use your thumb once you pull that through to hold it still. It runs away from you when you're trying to put the cable through. There we go. Keep the flaps tucked up in there. Like that. Pull tight, and then you're going to take your parachute cable, put that end through there like so. Now, my good buddy Larry showed me this, and they also talk about that on the Stroud, is you take the string and you wrap it around the back side of your parachute. This is going to keep you from tearing up your lead string or your tie string, and then when you pull it like that, it's going to pop around the back side. And you just pull it out, and you're good. Alright, so we're going to go up 11 inches, and then we'll take our measurement and take it out. What's up, guys? Jack and I have got the, well, Jack has all the interior out of this S550 Mustang. We're working on a roll cage development now. I'd say this is probably the toughest interior we've dealt with, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces.
There's a couple of extra screws and clips in the S550 car, so be ready for that if you're going to do one of our cage kits. You can look at the dash skeleton there and the factory dash bar. It's pretty intricate. These cars have a lot of panels, a lot of features, gauges, VIN options, things like that, so you have a whole lot going on with that. We're going to do our best to retain the factory dash bar just because of those items. So right now we're just kind of working on how we're going to lay the main hoop out, and this is going to be progressing pretty quickly. I think Steve's excited to see how his race car is going to look now, so working on that, and we'll give you another update pretty soon. We're going to do a quick video with our Shelby GT350 800R package. Now we get a lot of requests for it, a lot of requests for some exhaust notes, some sounds, idle, drive-bys, takeoffs, things like that. So we're going to do that for you. Right now we're going to get in the car, we're going to fire it up. I'm going to show you a couple quick features, let you look at a few things, so stay tuned. GT350. Now this car also has our Borla attack package on it, so it has the active Borla system. Let me shut this door real quick so we can make it quiet a little bit. It's also almost out of fuel. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and switch this from normal. Actually, real quick, let me show you what the normal mode sounds like outside the car. Nice and quiet. Mufflers are closed. So we go down here to the stock button. We're going to flip that once, and then we're going to flip it again to go to open mode, sport mode. That'll give you a peek again. A little bit louder. Sounds pretty good. Now this particular 800R package car also has our Motec system. That's an option, but we're going to go in here and we're going to switch to drag mode. Now that's rowdy. a quick drive. just got pulled over. We're doing some takeoff runs. Apparently we were near an armory and we got pulled over. Trevor and I thought we were going to jail for doing hijinks in Mexico, and all they wanted us was to get away from there with the camera. So the officer was very cool. He just wanted to make sure that we weren't trying to do any terrorist activities, and check my ID and let us go. So we're out driving in this 800R package car. This particular car has our base turbo kit tuned on pump gas, made about 750 to the wheels. This car is tuned on, actually on Canadian fuel, 93 octane, same difference. But this car has our Borla Attack Active exhaust system on it. So right now we're driving in normal mode, and the car is amazingly quiet. I might even say that it's quieter than the factory setup. Even when you open the mufflers, it's still not too loud. It's got a great sound to it. As I've talked before about these cars, how much I like the way they drive, how much I enjoy the way they drive just like stock until you start to put your foot in it. Get anything over like quarter throttle and you start feeling the power in the curve that the turbos are going to give you. The overall, full RPM range of the car completely changes. More power down low, even before the turbos spool, and then once the turbos hit, obviously you have full power again. And this same turbo kit that comes in the 800R will take you all the way up into the 1200R power range with the proper supporting mods, bill motor, fuel system, upgraded axles, things like that. This car is basically a stock car. I believe we did upgrade the drive shaft on this. This has a preventative measure, the exhaust, and then this particular car also does have our Motec M150 system on it. We have another video that explains all the features of that. If you want to get into it, it doesn't change the power level of this package. It just adds all of our features like traction control, our fail safes. We got ghost cam mode, the power level. You can't adjust it. I believe it goes from around 600 up to 750, but your power's not going to go any higher than 750 on the 800R package, just due to only using pump gas. If you switch to the 1000R, you get flex fuel E85, and then we get more power when you get into that package. But the car's still, all the handling stuff's still here, all the features of the car still work exactly as they did from the factory. You just have more power, better sound, and just a more enjoyable car. So we're going to slow down here just a little bit and just do a quick little power pull. Compared to a factory GT350, you know, you're talking about another 250, 300 horsepower than the stock car comes with. Actually, about 300 horsepower more. You can definitely tell it. You can definitely tell, you know, that you have that extra power, and the car still handles great. They stop great. We still have all the features, you know, all the amenities these cars come with these days. It's really an all-around performance car at this point. Alright guys, so we're just back from our drive. We're gonna pop the hood and check this dude out. So we got our 800R twin turbo package. You guys, quick preview what's under the hood here. We've got our custom Fathouse Fab catch can system. This car we use braided red accented line, looks really nice in here. Everything's coated black. I believe this car is getting our upgraded coolant tank, which will finish this guy off just nice. You can see the tile blow-off valve hiding down here. But one thing you'll notice about these cars when we do these packages is this looks like it could have came from the factory this way, and this is one thing that we pride ourselves in. And one little thing you can see here, the guys do this here. This is some of the plumbing that we've added, and we use the factory cloth, same tape that Ford uses. So if you look under the hood, to an untrained eye, they would not even know that that's an aftermarket line right here. Everything else, also we sleeve the vacuum line there. It's kind of hard to see. You might be able to see it. But when you pop the hood on one of these, they definitely look very nice, high quality, professional install, and you get your very own Fathouse Fabrications twin turbo package badge. This is car number, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, car number 6. Your 800R badge here in the back, and then down the rockers on both sides. Love these Shelbys.
We didn't even move. We should have moved.
Should we move? Oh,
now
sorry,
people
Kelly.
know that we did the intro and the outro in the same spot.
Yeah, now we're
like, those guys didn't even move
Come here,
from their
Kelly.
spots.
Come here. Sit.
So now it's a completely different area.
Okay, I think that Zoe will let us do this.
Nope.
Hi, Callie. Uh-oh. Here comes Zoe.
Hi, Callie.
Well, anyway, that wraps up episode 10 of the Jam Factory. We got puppies rolling in here trying to get some love. Zoe, get down.
No.
Get down. No.
No.
Okay. You can't get on the floor with these puppies. They'll get some love. Thanks for watching.
You're a little monster, Zoe. Yeah, you're a little monster. You're a monster.
All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share the channel, like us on MySpace. We're trying to redo that platform.
Twitter.
Get it going. And we do have an actual Twitter now.
We have a Twitter?
We do have a Twitter. It's Jam Factory 3, I think is what it is. But check us out there too, and we'll see you guys next time.